it's good to see you all over again. I'm Natasha and welcome back. So today we're going to discuss a new chapter. Wait, it's not a new chapter, right? I think I've already discussed it with you. Chapter 3 in physics, right? Which is motion in a straight line. Is it? I discussed about the kinematics, right? Okay. And I discussed about distance, displacement, speed, velocity, and I think maybe something about average velocity too. Actually, I'm not sure. But you know, I discussed all these things, you know, a long time ago. Maybe, yeah, it's been a long time since I have made a discussion kind of thing in physics. So whatever, let's continue. So today we're going to discuss about different types of speed. Okay, so you know, so I think we have already discussed about speed. So today I'm going to discuss this different types of speed with you all. Okay, so first of all, we will be discussing about the uniform speed and then the variable speed, which you can also say as the non-uniform speed, right? And you know what? Uniform speed and non-uniform speed. We already know about these things, right? Okay, we know this. Yeah. So then later on, we'll discuss about the average speed. And then the last, the instantaneous speed, okay? And that's it. We'll be over with these types of speed, with the types of speed, of course. And then we'll discuss about velocity, right? Okay. So, whatever, let's start our today's new topic. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, okay. I'm feeling much better. Yeah, so what's going to be the heading is going to be different types of speed. Just right here. Different types of speed. Okay, so first, which is going to be the uniform speed. Okay, what is uniform speed? Of course we all know this. What is it? A body is said to be moving with uniform speed if it covers equal distance in equal interval of time, right? Am I right? Okay, of course, I'm going to be. So, uniform speed is, is in which a body covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Okay, so let me just draw a graph here, okay? It's a distance time graph, which means here S in here T. T is for the time in seconds. Distance S, right, in meter. Okay. Distance, what is the distance SI unit? We all know it's meter. Meter, okay? Yeah. So, and CGS unit. Oh, you don't know CGS unit? What's CGS unit? Oh, don't worry, but I'm not gonna discuss this now, okay? Well, you should already know this, yeah. Well, whatever we're discussing is not related to the CGS unit or SI unit. But wait, I will discuss these two units, SI unit and of course the second one, which is CGS unit. And maybe we'll discuss this, separately. Like it'll, in just only one video, we'll be discussing only about SI unit and CGS unit. But for now, let's get back here, okay? Well, I think, of course, you should know. We should know CGS unit. Whatever. So distance, S is for distance, which is in meters. Okay, that's clear. Okay, so if I'm going to say a body is moving like here, okay, it's just going straight, like this way. So what am I saying? What am I saying from this graph? What can you see here? So here, it's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40. And here, same. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. In seconds and in meter. Yeah. So here, what I'm saying that this body is covering equal distance in equal interval of time, right? Am I right? It is covering equal distance. 10 meter in 10 seconds, 20 meter in 20 seconds, right? So what will I be saying? That this body is in uniform speed, right? Okay. Is it clear? Of course it should be. What I'm trying to say is, okay, if I'm going to talk about the velocity, what's going to be its velocity? What's going to be this body's velocity? What we can see is that this body's velocity is constant, right? Okay, you should get this. Yeah, you should get this. If I'm drawing something like this way, and if anyone's asking like, what's going to be that body's velocity? If it's going to be speed, then what will it say? That this this body is covering equal distance and equal interval of time. As in other words, we can say that this body is covering distance with uniform speed. Okay, so it's moving with uniform speed, right? But here our velocity is constant, right? Here, if I'm going to make theta, it will be constant, right? It will be constant. It will just continue going here. Velocity is going to be constant. Speed is going to be, what is it going to be? Uniform speed, right? Yeah, whatever, but I hope you get it, okay? I hope you get it. Okay, so that was just to, have a kind of an understanding related to uniform speed. Okay, so now let's write the statement. Okay, so if a body is said to be moving with uniform speed if it covers equal distance in equal interval of time, right? Okay, so this should be clear. If it covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Okay, now let's talk about the variable speed. Variable speed. What is variable speed? Variable speed is just right opposite of uniform speed, which means it is a non-uniform speed. And in non-uniform speed, what do we say? How, when will we be saying that a body is moving with the variable speed or non-uniform speed. If it covers unequal distance in equal interval of time. Yeah. Usually like actually I'm gonna say that I can maybe sometimes make a mistake. Like I can write it as if it covers unequal distance in unequal interval of time. That's not possible. Okay. That will be not possible here. Why? As I'm saying that it should cover unequal distance in equal interval of time. Okay, so if I'm going to say body is covering okay, yeah. So if I'm going to say a body is covering let me take it in a different way. A body has covered 7 meters in 10 seconds, 18 meters in 20 seconds. So what are we trying to say? That time is actually, time is like, what we're saying, that it is covering unequal distance, but in equal interval of time, but after every 10 seconds. What can we see? The first 10 seconds, the body was covered 7 meters. In next 10 seconds, it covered 18 meters. Maybe there was a traffic jam there, and due to that, the body had to stop and all, and so on. So there might be like a lot of reasons, but let's just not discuss about it too much, okay? As we already know about these things, right? We have already discussed, we have already studied all these things in earlier classes. I'm studying it right now. Yeah, I'm studying it right now. But you know what? We already know about these things, right? Okay. So variable speed. A body is said to be moving with non-uniform speed. Just get this, I'm trying to say variable speed. Non-uniform speed if it covers an equal distance in equal interval of time. Okay, so if it covers an equal distance in equal interval of time. Okay, so now let's talk about the third type of speed, which is going to be average speed. Average speed. Right? What's average speed? Okay, if a body is moving with variable speed, then what will I say? So for an object moving with variable speed, the average speed is the total distance covered by the object divided by the total time taken per minute or second, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to say, right? Okay, so, or maybe I can say divided by the total time taken to cover that distance, okay? Well, of course our time is in seconds, right? Oh yeah, it's gonna be in seconds, not in minutes. Okay, yeah. So, for an object moving with variable speed, what do we say? That its average speed is the total distance covered by the object divided by the total time taken to cover that distance. Okay? Oh, I have this clear. Okay, so average speed. Speed is, okay, if I'm going to ask you what is speed equal to? Speed is equal to distance by time, right? Okay. Average speed, just the same. It's just the same. The only difference is the total distance by total time taken, right? That's what it is. Nothing else. Okay, so let me write it. So for an object moving with variable speed, then oh, okay. Yes, so I was saying with variable speed, then the average speed is the total distance covered oh, okay, so let me write it in a different way, okay? That will be more perfect. Yeah, distance from here. Okay. Yeah, so I was saying if, okay, then the average speed is okay, so for one thing that I want to tell you, then I will just move on. In average speed and average velocity, what's the difference? What's the difference between average speed and average velocity? What will be the difference? Of course, you might say that in average speed, we talk about the speed, which means distance. In average velocity, we meant to be, saying, just discussing or talking about what? Displacement, of course, velocity, displacement. So average speed is equal to distance upon time, which is going to be total distance covered by total time taken. And an average velocity, what is it going to be? Yeah, so it's going to be total displacement, or you can just directly say displacement. Oh, actually, how will I write it? I can just directly write it. Displacement upon time. That's it. We're over with it. Whatever. So yeah, let's just continue with this definition, and then we'll move on to instantaneous speed. Yes, I was writing then the average speed is the total distance covered by the body divided by the total time taken to cover that distance, okay? Total distance covered by the body or object divided by the total time taken to cover that distance. Okay, covered by the body divided by the total time taken to cover that distance. Okay, that's it. Yes, just wait a second. Okay, I think that's like fine, right? It is fine. So here we have I don't think there was any, but still added it. Okay, the fourth one. The fourth one, which is going to be instantaneous. Oh, wait a second. Let me change it. You might get confused. Yes, let's do it with this zigzag. I'll be just done with it in a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look, I'm done. Yeah, so instantaneous speed. Zigzag, 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 that's it, whatever. Yeah, instantaneous speed. Now we'll be discussing about instantaneous speed, right? So what's the instantaneous speed? So the instantaneous speed is the speed of an object at a particular moment, at a time, okay? Also, I mean at a particular moment in time, okay? So instantaneous speed is the speed of an object at a particular moment in time, okay? So I can just write in short that the speed of an object, it is the speed of an object. It is the speed of an object at a particular moment It is the speed of an object at a particular moment in time. That's it. I think it's too small, right? It is the speed of an object at a particular moment in time. Would you like to take an example? Okay. Now let's take an example. For example, I'm going to say if a car covers 7 meters in 0.5 seconds, then what's it going to be? Then what will be that car's instantaneous speed? It's really simple, which is going to be 7 by 0.5. It's going to be 14 meters per second, right? Yeah. So instantaneous speed, what is it? Instantaneous speed is the speed of an object at a particular moment. So if I'm saying, okay, let me just erase this. I don't think we need this. No, I wasted time. Okay, so whatever. Okay, I hope you get this all. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's just not focus on it. Oof. It's so hot here, actually. Whatever. Yeah. So, if I'm going to say that here an object is moving, okay? Here object is at point A, and it takes 20 seconds to cover up this distance. So this distance is the total distance is let's say 50 meter, okay? 50 meter. The body took 50, it took what did I say? I forgot. Okay, let's take this 20 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds is too fast, right? Let's take 15 seconds, right? Okay, I can't just exactly remember what did I say earlier, but let's take finally 20 seconds. Okay, whatever. Anyone can run. No way, no one. like not everyone can run that fast, but whatever. 20 seconds. Okay, so the body took 20 seconds to cover a 50 meter. Okay, if I'm going to ask, what's it going to, what will be its speed? Okay, so speed is given. Okay, I'm talking about the instantaneous speed. So speed is given that it covered the 50 meters, and and the speed was given like okay, I'm going to say 20 meter per second, right? Yeah, 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second. But what if I'm going to ask that it was that its speed was 20 meter per second from A to B. But what if I'm going to ask at an instant point? I mean, I don't want the overall distance. I just want distance of an instant point. If I'm going to say I just want the distance from here to here, okay? From here to here. Only this much. Okay, I just want the speed of here, okay? Okay, so what will be its speed here? Maybe it slowed down in the beginning, or it was like really fast, but it wasn't that fast. It wasn't as fast as as he was in the beginning, or maybe he slowed down in the end, whatever, and so on. Let's just have focus. Okay, so here the speed of this instant point. The instant point taken here, I want the speed of from point A to point, let's say this point P. Point A to point P. I just want the speed that I would just want to know that what was its speed. Here, what was its speed? So that is what instantaneous speed is at a particular moment in time. So it tells us about the speed of an object at a particular moment in time. Got it? Okay, so I hope today's lesson, well, it wasn't a lesson. I'm not gonna say it as a lesson. It was actually a discussion, right? We studied about it. Studied, of course. Yeah, whatever. So that's all for today. And wait a second. Oh yeah. So that's all for today, and I hope everything was clear. So in the next video, we'll be discussing about different types of velocity, or we'll discuss about type 2 permutation. That's it. In physics, different types of velocity, and in maths, it's going to be type 2 permutation. Okay, so thanks for watching and have a great day.